This is a best of 5 show match, everybody. It is part of the DWCC, the Dolphin Warcraft Championship Cup. And as a little special program, we have Grubby and Moon versus TH and Fly. Grubby coming back from his World of Warcraft addiction. TH also back to competitive. And of course, Fly and Moon are still playing to this day, even though they're not on the tippity top of the scene. They still know what to do. And here's our first map, everybody. We got TH and Fly in the red bottom side of Twisted Meadows versus Moon and Grubby on in the teal in the north. Moon and Grubby have been teaming up in,
it's time for a great 2vs2. Hope Grubby's still in shape after that WoW grind.
We hope so too, mate. And TH and Fly were teammates in Mouse Sports, in Rogue Warriors, plenty of times actually. Organized teammates tournaments together, and now we'll see if they still have it. Are there any shenanigans going on? It is Night Elf and Orc, obviously, versus Human and Orc, and two absolute classic 2-on-2 combos. At Stars War, we had some 2-on-2s where always the weakest player was singled out. And I wonder if they have any ways to play around that or play into it. Thank you, Crypto Hunters, for the sub. Grubby back. We see him in the upper left-hand side. Of course, we're gonna have eagle eyes on what he does and if he forgot what to do. Grubby has been playing World of Warcraft for the past couple of weeks, but as we memed on before here in the stream, it was just to get his spell rotation in. Mirror image. Okay, in 2-on-2. Interesting. And of course, he was working a lot on his macros. Fly on the other side, coming in with Windwalk. Kaboom, Grubby. There, he's drinking your milkshake. Not the easiest. Grubby, after a couple of weeks of WoW, immediately up against Fly with Mirror Image versus Windwalk. That's not a warm welcome, but this is how Twisted Meadows is. It is a map where usually you have 2 1-on-1s, and this has been... Oh, look at this! A block. How sweet. There is Windwalk, but Fly decides to fight out. It was a nice little touch. Otherwise, the Blade Master would have been here at the peons on the burrow, doing more damage, but well done, Mr. Schenkhausen. So first little exclamation mark by Fly, then Grubby is able to follow it up. And when will they meet up? As I said, Twisted Meadows usually a 1-on-1 map. You see that on the other side as well. Moon leaves TH alone for the time being, who apparently didn't miss a step in the past couple of weeks and months. We haven't seen him since Stars War, so it's wonderful to have the 3X back, where he, as part of Team Happy, didn't have the greatest experience, but alongside his buddy Fly, who won Stars War, maybe things are a little better. Burrow up, very important for the second hero, which should then be the Shadowhunter. Super mega good in 2-on-2, as in 1-on-1, going in with Hex for the timings, and then later in the big team fights, if we get team fights, Heal Wave will be ready for you. One base tech, no expansions in 2-on-2. Moon, by the way, back in the day, wasn't necessarily a great 2-on-2 player. I felt like he was in for like the namesake of things. Oh, Grubby is getting bullied by Fly and TH. Moon has to come in for the rescue. We got the block. Grubby with the 3-point surround. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's not a full surround. It's not a full surround. That could have caused the town portal right away. Now they block each other a little bit. TH coming in with the block, buying some item on the ground. What was that? Didn't even catch it yet. First burrow down with a massive tier 2 attack. The Water Elementals, man. Moon allowing TH to grind up to 3, and then they play the classic Water Elemental push. This is not looking great for them at all. The Burrows is trying to get them back up again. Nice saves by Moon onto Archers into Shadowmeld. TH Archmage is hurt, but should be fine. He can TP out. Fly. Saves the grunts as well, man. These legends, they still know what to do. And Fly. Oh, Blade. This must be a TP. Fly. Yes. The meme about Fly is, of course, that he tends to lose his Blade Master. Not here. And Grubby's main base is a construction as well as a graveyard. Grubby is down at 23 food for a long time. He can try to maybe feed Moon to make up for it. Who is trying to catch up to TH, who's still very hurt. Didn't go home himself, but Fly to the rescue and to double down on the bullying. Ay. Grubby couldn't walk the dog before this match. Grubby can't leave his base here. As if he's under curfew.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this... Welcome to the 2-on-2 early game experience, Grubby. No creeping, just harassing with the blade. And that's why Windwalk is so good. Moon is catching TH. Obviously, these guys had legendary battles. WCG, Fnatic Beat It, you name it. Prior to 2010 or around 2010.
Forces are under attack.
But yeah, TH and Fly, no mercy. No mercy at all. There's this dude who hasn't played competitively in years. Let's bully him. It's all about the W. And Nruma, thank you for the prime. Okay, we are still in the game though.
A player's force.
Grubby's a fighter, doesn't give this up. He can build units now, and the supply is actually quite even. With TH and Fly floating some resources. Talents. Okay, no Dryads. This has been established as the Night Elf Orc combo recently. Heavy on tier 1 on the Orc side. And we get more support. Thank you guys. Tom Typhoon. Legende. That would be incredible. If Grubby and Moon turn this around, trigger their 2005, 2006 inner self, and own this. Got the Vamp Aura now. Not too bad. Mass range by Moon. Will have a good impact. Thank you, Pumple, for the 42. Shadowhunter levels are an issue. Blade Master levels a bit of an issue. Shadowhunter for Fly is amazing and the Blood Mage is coming in. It is looking pretty good. Hero-wise, what about the army in the fight? Moon is bringing in Wisp for the detonates in the back. That was fine. TH, Fly with the blade. They know this is a good focal point. If the blade is gone, a big chunk of damage is gone at the same time. Militia coming in for TH. So much attention on this blade. Blood Mage can, of course, distribute mana to the Shadowhunter. And that makes it so hard. So much sustain. Maybe they can go to the shop to get a heal scroll if that's available at the moment. Fly is taking quite a beating. The Berserker here is a nice pickup. And Moon is now trying to bully the Blood Mage as he so often did recently in the one-on-ones. But I gotta say, this was a solid fight, and if you disregard the early game, Moon and Grubby seem to have a solid chance in straight-up fights.
The player's forces are under attack.
A heal scroll would be grand. Militia has expired, have to be sent home. And Moon again with the Wisp. Detonates are good, but then there's the Blood Mage. The Blood Mage doesn't care about Wisp detonates, but he can only fuel Shadowhunter or Archmage one at a time. Vamp Aura doesn't do too much. A little bit of damage here in the backline. Reinforcements coming in. And Grubby is suffering a little bit here. Grunt versus Grunt. The Vamp Aura is indeed helping. Moon trying to reposition his range a little bit. Oh, late. Little control in the fight, and the next tier wave is up again. Naga, Frost Arrow, not enough. And now I think with TH being at 50, being such a strong backline and damage dealer and mana battery and demon hunter at the same time. The Blood Mage is owning and supporting so much. And now, the Mouse/RW team. What can stop them? The Moon Juice is empty. There's no tier 3. You can't rely on many orbs. Gotta evacuate. Gotta evacuate that base with more and more and more losses on Moon. What I was about to say, before the Blade Master appeared in Grubby's base and all hell broke loose, Moon was never really a huge 2-on-2 player in the 2000s. He was playing for Mim for sure, and he got a couple of wins here and there, but other people have had way more dominant 2-on-2s. And also the Grubby and Moon team, while it was of course an all-star duo, never really took home an amazing amount of titles. But recently, with 2-on-2 also being part of the AOW Cup, Moon has become really good. Especially alongside Focus, that was kind of a dream team. Also got very far in WPL. But here with Grubby, Grubby was kneecapped too early, too hard. And so the base is gone. In shambles, one wisp only. And this is the last hurrah. He got an Invo Potion on the blade. This mirror image, not sure if mirror image was the greatest choice. And Grubby calls for the double G, one even in all caps. And TH and Fly take the 1-0. Ah, that was rough. Grubby, what do you have to say about it?
Getting my first creep stolen by Fly was bad.
Yeah.
Then he was fast stacking to Shadow, and then crept to Shadow for free was bad. I didn't harass Human, and Moon crept, so I should harass Human. He got level 3, is bad. And then Archmage 3 rush on Burrows is unstoppable with that setup.
I agree. Pretty much so exactly what I said. Good.
Late units, and then Fly is able to get Shadow 3 off the back of that. Just a solid play by them, not very solid by me. Good fight though. Good fight. You forgot to lock in Human, so you couldn't AoE Blizzard farm them. Exactly. Of course. Let's see. DWCC. Where's my... So now they gotta discuss the map, I think. Yeah, I did that. The interview is good, right? I think so too. I mean, this all pre-recorded, cut together. Shout out to everyone. Question is, what's the next map? Tidewater Glades, Lost Temple, Nullwood, or Turtle Rock. On Turtle Rock, they would have pretty much the same setup. But thing is, Grubby is a smart person. Smart people, I want to say. Grubby is a smart person. He realized the flaws immediately, and I don't think he will go mirror image again. It is best of 5. Yes, yes. He shouldn't. He'll probably lose the 1-on-1 to Fly. Maybe it is a point of attack, though. Moon didn't harass, since he usually plays with Linor Focus, and they would go faster harass while Moon creeps. Yeah, that was certainly a problem as well. But Grubby is too nice to call out Moon. Farseer is gonna get dispelled, right? Farseer can be solid. If I go Farseer, Demon will be tanking alone. Okie dokie. Seems unsure. I should message Moon on WeChat. Let's go. Yeah. So I think team fights should work better. There are some maps where you have these 1-on-1 situations, as we had on Twisted, and then there's some maps where you roam along together. And that should be their chance, because it did look bad. So, yeah, don't lose the early creep. Don't go mirror image. Prevent level 3 for TH. And then it's good. Then it can be won. I have faith.
He said, what map do you want to play? And then map, question mark, question mark. I think XYZ are the best pick.
Okie dokie.
Dub C3,
Not
let's
bad.
go.
Not bad. Yo, thanks for the sub, guys. Spiral, Besu, Hexus. What's the story behind the show match? So,
Explain.
HF Hai Tuntun organizes a tournament in
Okie
China
dokie.
Hi, boo.
called DWCC.
Correct. So far, so good.
It's the Dolphin Warcraft Championship Cup. And they are running a tournament right now, I believe. The Dolphin Warcraft Tournament Cup. Yeah, so I got that for you right here. And I'm guessing they finished their day's matches. And we were like a follow-up show match that he was hoping would happen. We've got Lin
Correct.
versus Happy. Like
That was-
Infi, Fortitude, Soin, Focus, 120.
Nah, are you
So
mentioning
I
that the
think they
orcs are
probably
doing
finished
good?
this today. No, this was yesterday, December 13th. So they played the lower bracket round 1 today. Soin 3-1, 120, Fortitude 3-1, Infi. With Pala Rifle, by the way.
So far, so good. Of course, a WoW addict. A WoW addict wouldn't know any details, but it's fine. It's fine. Grubby will be back. And orcs are doing good. They're eating good. So why not? We got map number 2 on the way, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between and outside. They do go for Turtle Rock. And Turtle Rock is an interesting map because I described that there's like 2 ways of doing it, right? Roaming or team fighting. On Turtle Rock, it's a little bit of a mix. You got the initial one-on-one, left lane versus left lane and right lane versus right lane. And then you group up together and then you're gonna be fine. So 1-0 for Fly and TH with the devious human and orc combo, something that Grubby is of course only too aware of, as he was an orc human player long time ago, for a while with Todd. So maybe he knows the weaknesses as well. What do we got? We got TH versus Grubby. Oh, and Moon versus Fly. So we got the top players on one lane and the semi-retired streamer / legends on the left-hand side. This is the setup we want to see. Let's go. Can Grubby prevent TH from storming into his base again? Or can they flip the script? Archmage again. Blade Master as well. Keeper. Farseer. Ooh. Fly will harass again with the blade, so this is a lot more
Player's forces are
stability
under attack.
for Grubby and Moon, as both of these heroes are summoners heroes, supporters heroes. Moon also putting the wisps into Grubby's base, so even if TH is coming with an Archmage and Water Elementals, he can dispel against it to keep the burrow safe. Really nice.
The town is under siege.
And now Moon also scouting and Grubby on the way. Wolves are hungry.
Player's forces are under
Blade
attack.
makes it to the shop to get the circlet, and Moon exposing his base. Not walled off, so wisps will be hunted, but he moved some of them out of the way already. And now TH was the carry in map 1. You storm onto the carry and try to keep him low. A level 1 Archmage is really not that scary. Also level 2 Archmage is really not that scary. And on Turtle Rock is really hard to get level 3 out, but oh, TH with the deny. The 3
Player's
eggs
forces are under attack.
not crumbling, not getting scrambled. Arcane Tower just here, starting to finish, and they double down on the harass. Get Footman number 1. There shouldn't be any way of creeping for TH in this game. I like it. Very, very, very aggressive. If Moon doesn't suffer too much, though, that's good. They can attack the tower, and they kill it, though. Regardless, This is a lot of resources for the repair. But I guess they turn around with the threat of being surrounded.
Go
When
Legends.
do they... Luminian, thank you for the sub. When does Moon have to respond? He's also losing quite some lumber, but that should be fine. Hero Archer taking care of the water elemental. We have a little bit of a base race. Grubby helping out. Moon running home. Interesting. Maybe Grubby can salvage this by himself. The greatest orc player that the Western scene has ever seen. With, oh, getting an entangle in. Feels good, eh? Grubby with the surround. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We have a match.
Players' forces are under attack.
Trying to get a lumber mill up. The economy is wrecked. 2 lousy workers left? No. 4. Yeah, very good. And Grubby has a wonderful idea of where TH is. Creepjack. Can he prevent level 2? That would be insane. He's not stealing anything, but TH has to abandon the camp. Wow, this is so well done by Grubby and Moon. But I feel like Farseer Keeper... They're in unison. They attack at the very same time. Ogre falls, Archer falls, so eventually we get the Brilliance Aura. Farseer Keeper will fall off. So they have to do the damage here. How much did Moon suffer? I feel like it's alright.
A player's forces are
They go
under
for the
attack.
winds again, right? So not having a Hunter's Hall is not a problem at all. Grubby basically only has to produce grunts. That's the front line. Archers behind, Naga, Talons, go. That's the strat. Or you go double Spirit Lodge. Because Grub Brain. Double Shaman against Water Elementals. Witch Doctor to detect the Blade Master. But Archmage is not level 3. Is it really that much of a threat? Oh, Fly. Careful, buddy. Is that Entangle? Yes, it wouldn't be a show match without Fly losing the Blade Master. If you had that on your bingo card. Check mark. And Grubby also styling with the Shockwave. Love it. XPX Chris, thank you for the sub. Love it. Double Shaman. There you go. Super sweet adjustments, man. This double harass worked out perfectly. And usually you'd say, okay, there's still a pro player on Team Fly and TH. He has to carry the weight now. But then that player loses the Blade Master. TC with Shockwave is also interesting.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, why not? Lots of AoE. No level 3 heroes. Shadowhunter by Fly, creeping a lot. We're moving on to towards the shop. Double Invo Potion for Grubby on 1 hero. No TP for him. Lightning Shield, Raiders, War Mill. I hope the double lodge wasn't a misclick. That's the signature win condition. TC must survive. Yeah, TC must survive at all costs.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here the next fight. Very, very awkward position to start a fight in. Pretty narrow spot, but ain't that perfect for Lightning Shield. Shockwave as well. We have high single target damage coming in for Moon. And then there's area of effect damage for Grubby. And so they got it all covered. Lightning shield on the archer doing tons of damage. Nice heads up play by Grubby. Reapplying this. Yeah, Militia basically stopped. But yeah, it is an awkward situation, I gotta say. Very distracted, the Militia backstab. But Mountain King now next in line. Almost dead. Diving deep. Naga also in trouble, but we do have the Invo Potion. Oh, mirror image dodge! Amazing! Heal wave by Fly again. We see Mana Shield on the Naga. Grubby, you had 2 Invo Potions on the TC. You might need one soon. Double level up. Phenomenal. What a fight this is. TC feeling brave again. Hitting the Shockwave. Any Chain Lightning follow-ups? I don't think there's Mana. Ooh, the Detonate hits everything. Literally every single unit that they had. Look at him go. Mountain King able to save himself into the second Invo Potion. What a wonderful, wonderful fight this is. 84 combined food. Picking up the pieces. Got the Scroll of Healing. Got the map control. Got it all. And Moon and Grubby, after all those years, they don't need any big prep. They don't need voice communications. Great minds think alike. A little bit of WeChat chat is all it takes. That is hella impressive, I gotta say. And now what can stop them? There's no Expo. There's no tech unfolding. You see no tier 3 here, no tier 3 there. Wonderful. Wonderful. It is so hard to keep overview over a 2-on-2 fight. It's so chaotic. But Grubby realizing that Militia is coming. Lightning shield on an archer. Mwah. They're so synced. Hell yeah. Synchronized fusion. It's best of 5. Yes. Best of 5. Oh, 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 oh. Poor peon. Grubby also with the wolf block. You know, Grubby has been playing for like 2 weeks or so. Still, little moves like a peon plugging an escape route, the wolf block here, the lightning shield before. That's just one of a kind. And now it's raining Purge. Grubby, I casted 1 game of his this year. It was the match versus Hawk, and he used the Purge as a constant lockdown to get hero kills. And we kinda see the same here as well. Fly with the second Blade Master loss, double tap on the bingo card. There's no way to get out of this anymore. This is just pure Moon Grubby papaya dominance. And I am not sure what Fly and THC here. Blizzard would be amazing. But no Tome of Retraining available, guys. No Tome of Retraining available. Moon is nice enough to open up the battlefield. That was a gentle touch. Hex on the TC, so no shockwave, but hits him anyway. Yeah, there's only 2 winners in this fight. This backline of Moon looks gigantic. Supported by a Kodo. Supported by Lightning Shield if he so desires. The double hero switch from Demon Hunter to Keeper, from Blade Master to Farseer. That was the right call. Mountain King dies, and with that, they have to realize that against this team of Moon and Grubby here on Turtle Rock, they don't stand a chance. Grubby was very disruptive against TH, and then they doubled down on it. No GG by TH! And we play the age-old game of which fountain is it? Dear chat, answer the question. Which fountain is it? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And we do have cross position. I love it. LeSure, I'll let you know once we have more predictions in. Health, health, mana, health, health, mana, health. Health, health, mana. So, what's the situation? We got cross position. So this would be a starting position. This would be a starting position. If you're here, you could get rushed by TH with Water Elemental Archmage again, right? So it's good that there's some distance here. Because Nullwood can be an amazing macro 2-on-2 map if there's some space. This is a good expansion position for Fly and TH if they want to. Not that great for Grubby and Moon, as this is very open. They could use this spot. It's a little bit more towards them. Mercenary camps. TH is close to a mercenary camp. Fly is close to a mercenary camp. And Moon, or they have one mercenary camp in the middle. So Moon can go for the mercenary, which is a great help for both of them to have Shadow Priest and Berserkers, etc. We got Blade Master for Fly, Archmage for TH, Demon Hunter, and Blade. So we're moving back to the hero combo of game 1. And some of you will think, like, why wouldn't you go for the heroes that worked so well on the last map? Well, Turtle Rock is the smallest 2-on-2 map. Nullwood is one of the biggest 2-on-2 maps. And you will brawl a lot around the fountain and compete for items. And so brawlers are really good, and base rushes, as we've seen before with summons, they're not working that well if the map is bigger, because that then takes more time to walk across and then the enemy is more prepared. Oh, Grubby bought the circlet away from Fly. Little move. I like it.
A player's forces are under attack.
TH not going for mercs. That is interesting. Moon detonating against the Water Elemental. That was sweet. Grubby with the fast tech. Fly with the fast tech. Kinda neutralizing each other. So, fountain. You look at the lantern. If they're blue, it's a health fountain. If they're purple, it's a mana fountain. So this is a health fountain, and the majority of chat was correct. So the lanterns give it away. Yay! Sweet. It's cool, man. This guessing game after 20 years, it's really nice. So Grubby took a bit of a beating. But Fly wasn't in his base. He's only getting there now.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, Windwalk available. Important to heal for free. Grubby versus TH, man. I love it. Boom, going for the steal. And Moon is here too. Reveal being used to see if Fly's Blade Master is there. He's not. He went all the way out. I think he wanted to go into Grubby space again, but then saw, well, this is the brawl that you've been waiting for. And grunts are heavily favored because fountains are healing percentage based. And grunts have the highest amount of HP in this battle. Except heroes, of course. So far, the most early, the most even early game. Oh, this could be a good match now. Two one-sided affairs. What's the plan? We're still Tekken. We're going to rifles once again. Super important as we've seen on Turtle Rock, that the Archmage is nowhere near level 3. We get Berserkers for Moon, little bit of healing, always a Dispel, lots of Wisp usage for Moon as well, as Grubby can ship him some lumber, even though lumber is important for him too, for the tier 2 buildings, not as important as it is for Moon. Good block, keeps the Blade Master away from the Shadow Priest. Archmage out of the fight. We get Blood Mage Rifles once again. Alongside so far only Raiders. We get double Bestiary. Ooh, no Shaman this time. No Lodge this time. Sweet sidestep by Fly. Dodging the Moon Grubby collapse 4 points around. And there is no catch in this army, so it's fine. We fight for the dragon at some point when there's enough anti-air. One of the best permanent items could be auras. And it's Ancient of Wind again. The Talon strat comes in again. And Grubby, well, classic Grubby Mass Raider style. Why not? It's best of 5. Yes. Thank you, chat, for spreading the word. And so the middle goes to Moon and Grubby. Boots of Kel'Thuzad for Demon Hunter Blade Master. Wonderful. We have a shop in between the bases. That's cool. They open up the expansion. Wonder if they go for tier 2X. Since Nullwood is so big, that can work. And Moon and Grubby have the same idea. I criticized the pairings in the 2s at Starswalk quite a bit for having a pro player with a legend player that was just uneven. I think this pair works really well. Moon and Fly, pretty much same level. TH might be a little higher than Grubby, usually, but Grubby is also a freaking great 2-on-2 player. Naga SH, Blood Mage, the second hero choices. So there is a Wisp here in case you want to expand. Hey, looking, what are you doing here? I saw you there. TH getting some casters in. Do we have Ensnare? Is it ready? Oh, Grubby gets blocked with the Raider just a little bit. And we disengage. Mercenary camp opened up for Fly as well. Push towards TH's base. As another freebie. Almost. Oh, there we go. Yeah, these rally points didn't do TH any favors. Double crit the Saint Sword. Onto the Blacksmith, preventing upgrades, preventing rifles, and without rifles there might not be... Like, there's no upgrades. He queued 2 more rifles, so that's good. There will be reinforcements, but yeah, what can you build? Casters now, I guess. Is the damage done? They're trying to play a classic Grubby hit and run game. Pretty much exactly how we play against Pally rifles. But now, straight up, fight. Supply is even, except for Fly, who's 10 food down for some reason. Floating resource as well. Again, the backstep into crit combo by Grubby with Militia called on TH's side. They have to retreat a little bit, wait till it's over. Reinforcements are trickling in. The Shadow Hunter can't heal, it's not level 2, doesn't have mana anyway. And that is a grunt for free, but damage done. Blacksmith caught. They were probably hoping for a town portal, as these are very, very expensive, and on big maps like Nullwood you don't want to run around without the town portals. But this was salvageable without. Grubby takes a little bath, probably with lots of bubbles. But that's amazing. Free healing. It's amazing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hippo Riders. Say what? Wonder if that's the correct strat. We'll see about that. Peons coming. I'm not too familiar with the scene who are TH and Fly. Some of the most legendary Chinese gamers this game has ever seen. Multiple time world champions. Very famous streamers as well. Tournament organizers. Fair to say the game wouldn't be the same without them. Kilgrim with the sub. Thank you.
Neo, welcome back, buddy.
Yo, thank you. Hippo Rider Talon. Hero focus on the illusion. This Raider man taken out quickly. Hippo Rider a bit more tanky, I guess. And he had an arc for left. Flame Strike! That's something they did not expect. Moon a bit sloppy here, tanking full damage. And we got the Blood Mage mana battery back. Sucking the Demon Hunter dry. Blade Master, Invo Potion, Heal Scroll, well done. But the next Flame Strike, ouch, that hurts. And now, Grubby and Moon again a bit late to the party. Fly, bingo card, the third Blade Master kill. Throughout his entire career, Fly has lost millions and millions and millions of Blade Masters. And this show match is no different. The Flame Strike is nice, but guess what? Fly on the receiving end and Grubby and Moon. No voice chat necessary. Just brilliant minds connecting and expanding. But Fly and TH, they had a purpose, or they have a purpose. This fight had a purpose, and that is getting that expo up. Will they smell it? What the Fly is cooking. This is amazing. This is a great game. I feel 2-on-2 fits such legend show matches a bit better. You don't need the most up-to-date creep routes, build orders. It's still very competitive and you need great plans and execution. But not like to the dot. I love it. Wow, they strike just when this is finished. And this will hurt Grubby a bit, but he got pillaged up. Bye-bye Expo. And they can just fall back. The spike damage it's not even noticeable, is it? Three heroes. TH and Fly in trouble. Oh, you want to transition? No way, my dude. The timings, the coordination, the distracting tower. Took some time off the clock. Time for them to raid TH's base. The classic Grubby play. Before there was the anti-Pala rifle Raider lame, there was Grubby doing exactly that to many opponents across the world. It was going straight for the base. Blizzard transition. Oh, that's scary. They sing the song of Ice and Fire. And away we go. And snare. Nicely done. War Grubby's hero focus is so good! The Saint Sword! The big numbers! They're everywhere! Look at him go! That's the way to get rid of Blizzard and Flame Strike and the Blood Mage in general. Just throw everything on these heroes. TH loses both of them. It is a fantastic performance by Moon and Grubby, as if they played nothing else for the past 20 years. And Grubby standing tall at 64 food. This hero focus, the Raider lame into hero focus. Grande! Grande Grubby! And of course Moon is doing a lot for this team as well. Fly is losing his Blade Master for the what, 5th time? Kaboom with the crit again. Grubby and the big red numbers. GG, they take it home, 2-1. With TH here on the 6 o'clock and Fly here on the, what is it, 8 o'clock. We have an Orc Mirror on the left lane again. and TH versus Moon, a legendary encounter on the right-hand side lane. So, Tidewater Glades, among this regular 2-2 map pool, the #1 teamfight map. It starts here at the mercenary camp, where you kind of creep together, then one goes creeping, one goes harassing, and then you fight. And then you bloody fight the entire time. We had a base race last week that went to the last building. 52 minutes or something. Mental. Skimmy, good call. Grubby, no barracks. Is he trying to do to Fly what Fly was doing to him? And that is Blade Master Windwalk harass. Shadow Hunter. And that's why they call me the Prophet. But when I know something, Moon knows it 3 times. Or more even. Shadow Hunter Pit Lord can be an amazing combo.
Town is under siege.
But the Shadow Hunter needs to creep. And this will disrupt the Shadow Hunter. If that was Moon's call to send Grubby on a journey to do exactly that, that's a million IQ. Tidewater Glades is the map name. Yes, Tidewater Glades. TG.
A player's forces are under attack.
Can Grubby steal? Water Elemental is a goner. Little late. Okay, Grubby has been revealed. Whoa, we get the Roblox support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boom, another steal. Archmage and Shadowhunter both very level dependent. And Moon can creep in the meantime. Grubby a very distractive force. Still has the TP. No heal cell. Oh, he does have heal cells actually. Wasn't displayed in the overlay, so I got confused. So far, things are working out. Archmage bullied. Big time. Shadowhunter has heal wave first, so they can tank a little bit. Oh, close. But Blade Master, 0.5 of a level. And more. Yeah. We get some Water Elemental XP donations here. But Grubby, not around anymore. I got it confirmed, by the way, it's not play all 5. So this is match points for Grubby and Moon. I think we cheer for Fly and TH. What do you think? Just this map. Just this map, we all cheer for Fly and TH. Solid burns. Plus, yeah. I agree. But, ooh, they wanted to expo here? That's brave. They're getting punished so hard for this. Hex? There's no damage. Holy, how fast was this dispel? Okay, Moon. Flexin'. Grubby is a bit hurt, but they disrupted the mercenary camp creep, the follow-up creep, and the follow-up to the follow-up creep.
A player's forces are under attack.
We're in a bit of trouble here, but the mercs are definitely paying off. It is the Pit Lord. It's Gogonash. So it's not over yet, but they find the Vamp Aura, which is obviously fantastic for Footman, Grunts, Pit Lord, whatever. And Blood Mage on top.
player's
Shadow
forces are
Hunter,
under attack.
Pit Lord. Classic. I love it. I love it that they dash this out. It's so entertaining. You get Cleave, of course, which is phenomenal. Especially against the back line of Moon, if that's not stopped. We get Raider Walker here. Howl of Terror. A relatively cheap AoE debuff for damage. And then the units do the rest. Very cool. TH's footmen are incredibly hurt, but that's what the Shadow Hunter is for. They don't have the level 3 yet. Moon and Grubby did a great job in preventing that again. But once there's level 3, they might be in trouble. This is the map where you see a rare 2 and 2 tier 3. We haven't seen many of these. But the map is big enough. And yeah, you always roam together. See how this is so awesome? We've had fights for like 5 minutes straight now.
Forces are under attack.
Grubby and Moon pulling back, taking care of their own gold mine. The bottom right now belongs to TH and Fly, and that is levels. And this Pit Lord is already looking amazing with more armor, with more damage, with the Shadow Hunter support. Priests on top of that as well. Very kind of TH to park a priest here for a little bit of healing. And they get the bone chimes as well. Breakers on top of it. Invis Moon. He doesn't need leveling anymore.
The town is under siege.
This is the push prior to level 3. Ooh, really? So many bone chimes, yeah. I agree. Fly got 2. Grubby got them as well. Okay, maybe they can get level 3 in the fight because I think they need it. Grubby woke up the spider. Uh-oh, being trapped like Frodo. But the Pit Lord, that's his strength. Oh, TH! You need this Archmage! Oh, no! He carried the TP, and now how do you get out against SH Raider? All that control and Naga. This is almost impossible. I don't know why they took this fight, really. Block, 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 block that Shadow Hunter. Lovely. Did they buy enough time for TH to get out? Oh, that's brutal. That is so brutal. Holy smokes. That's a rough situation to be in if you're Fly and TH. What a sick Hex focus that was again. Their hero focus is so in sync. Fantastic. What do we got? Ring of Protection. They need the levels. No Pit Lord 3. No Archmage 3. No Blizzard. Moon and Grubby, they close this out now, don't they? The Shadow Hunter Pit Lord late game is very, very strong, but just don't allow them into the late game. This Grubby guy plays 4 weeks of WoW, comes back to Warcraft, owns TH and Fly. But I gotta say, Moon is playing incredibly well. Breaker killed. This might be the last moments of the game. If Gogonash is not saving the situation, this is over. The backline is perfectly protected as they clock up this position here. Book of the Dead. Nice. There's no wisps no more. That's a bit of a problem. And now the Pit Lord is 3. And now Cleave is really good. You see the effect on the peons already. But how long can Fly keep the units safe and the heroes safe? Grubby's starting to lose quite a bit here, but is it just the irrelevant peons is the question. TH also getting to 3. Blood Mage needs to be repositioned and is. Once the Pit Lord in solid health is getting into the backline, things can turn around. Banish! Defensively used to prevent the Blade Master from attacking even further. Ooh, that was nice heads-up play by TH. Brilliant minds at work. And now the Pit Lord got the backline on a silver platter. Grubby has a little bit of mana still, but he sees it as well. He wants it. But not yet. Oh my god, they actually hold the power of the Pit Lord, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, in full effect. Unbelievable hold by TH and Fly. Level 3 Pit Lord, the crucial level. I would love to see the damage meter now. The items are really good on him. But that they held this is half a miracle. Grubby and Moon, they threw everything in this push. The combo. This is what Fly played during TPL with Infi. The combo of Blood Mage, Shadow Hunter, Archmage, and Pit Lord. It's like endless mana. Endless sustain. This combo, it feels so broken. In a great way, of course. Big mana potion on the Shadow. And of course in this game they have the Vamp Aura on top, right? It's like even more absurd. They wanted to go for the upper red to intercept that. So this is where the big drops are. Scroll of Restoration, Potion of Divinity. Suck, 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 suck. Absolute. Oh, Archmage, TH, careful. Yeah, gotta put the Pit Lord up front. And now all you do is right click. All you got, of course, Roar. Sure. Sure, put Roar on the Pit Lord.
Nice game.
Svaroga, thank you for the 20 months. This guy is absurd. Grunts up top. Archer's having a tough time. Blood Mage. Banish. Yep, there's barely any nuke outside of Fort Lightning mana burn. And that is not enough. Fairy Fire doesn't necessarily tickle this Pit Lord at all. Trying to get into a better position. He's tapping on the Blood Mage. That's the perfect use. But now we got Howl level 2 as well. Rock Golem in. Kodo by Grubby getting killed. That's 1000 HP gone. Spirit Link everywhere. This fight is quite chaotic. But yeah, the Howl reapplied. And now look at him go. That's exactly where he wants to be. So Grubby has to control this Pit Lord with Ensnare. For how long can he do it? Schnack. 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 The Chat Lord in full effect. The cleave is brutal. Double G's. Full distance. Double G's. We go full distance. Amazing fighting spirit by TH and Fly. They knew they could bank on the Pit Lord. And they did. And Grubby is not happy about this.
Pit Lord, Scourge Bone Chimes, Howl, Cleave, Brilliance, Siphon did a lot of work in those really, really long fights.
Yep.
Probably needed to have like a different type of fight. I think there was a lot of good things that happened. There was some bad things that happened.
Correct.
There was some fights we were in that we had no business being in.
Lost Temple oftentimes plays out as a one-on-one as well. So it should then be Moon versus TH again, as well as Grubby versus Fly. This could... I mean, it's double summons on TH and Fly. This will help them. Later on, it can be amazing area of effect damage, so it's not like it's an early game wombo combo. It scales nicely as well. And Grubby and Moon, different philosophy. Two brawlers can go into the middle. You know the golden rule of Lost Temple? Whoever gets the middle gets the game. So whoever gets the middle wins this show match. Moon with the scout. Moon with the detonate. That's a bit of extra experience. Plus a claw on his Demon Hunter. Grubby pulled the creep. That's some WoW tactics. Leashing is what it's called. But Fly is here. And we come full circle. This is how the first game started. And this is how the series will end. With Fly harass into Grubby space. Blade is hurt. Very hurt. But you got Selves. We got Windwalk. We got a Grunt. One-on-one. And Wolves, certainly easier to deal with than a Blade Master because you can see them. For now. TH is building a tower at the bottom. No expo. Grubby has to cancel. It's a bit unfortunate. Can't go into grunt production now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here on Lost Temple, of course. Once it's nighttime, the creeps in the middle fall asleep. Lag? Maybe. Fall asleep. And you can heal for free at the fountain, just like you did on Nullwood. Maybe also a little hotkey issue. Ooh, Grubby trying to catch up. Farseer is fragile. Speed scroll. There's another Windwalk, right? Fly tried to block, but can't block Windwalk. Moon at the ready with an archer. He blocks the way again. Wonderfully done. How long can they keep this up? Ah, no mana for the Windwalk anymore. Nice coordination between the two again. In the meantime, Moon is stuck! Oh, who's stuck with whom? Immolation harass. Okay, heads up. Decision making. And with that, he saves his town portal and gets the Headhunter.
A player's forces are under
Chapeau,
attack.
my friends. Chapeau, you're playing some brilliant Warcraft. TH now with an expo instantly scouted by Moon as well. Holy moly! The improvements that Moon has made in 2-on-2 are remarkable. The building placement, unfortunately, not top. No, oh, they can still attack, right? Lots of surface area here. This is a lot of repair. Is it enough repair? They're attacking at the same time. Moon is at least, but he's very hurt. Is it indeed a burrow push? Grubby is losing lots of resources. Moon in. He's very, very busy. This is just a little bit of damage. Blade is here. To the rescue. Need to hold. Maybe. Oh, last second. Can they get a kill? Needed this potion. Oh, playing with fire on the deciding map. So risky. Grubby has Windwalk in a second. Has a speed scroll. Doesn't pursue this further though. Switching back. Needs help. As there's still so many footmen. But they deal with the Headhunt as well. Hex. No follow-up this time. Very important for Grubby to get the Shadow Hunter out. Otherwise, they're probably dead. The cleanup crew is doing an amazing job, getting kill after kill after kill. But this is, of course, affordable if you have an expansion.
The player's forces are under attack.
fountain fight now. Moon lost quite a bit, but so did Fly. Now the Expo starts mining at 6 minutes 30. This of course means TH is still tier 1. Don't have to be afraid of a Blood Mage or a Mountain King or a Paladin. We say whoever gets the middle gets the camp. Gets the game. Grubby got both. Moon is very low on resources. Just invested into lore. First time this series to get the lores. Dryads Bears.
Players' forces are under attack.
There's still some catching up to do. But the tech advantage is with Moon and Grubby. There's only one tower.
A town is under siege.
Long avenue for this town hall. If only we had raiders now.
Forces are under attack.
Interesting to see that Fly is coming for the defense. And now we attack. Blade Master takes care of the repair troop. Oh, on both sides. TH will lose a couple of peasants. But in the end, will that be worth it? We have Immolation, don't forget. We got a one-on-one. Demon Hunter Naga versus Archmage, and Grubby has to hold the fort. Zappity zap zap! Fly gets the kill instead of receiving the kill, and that was a meaningful one. Shadow Hunter, major disabler, major healer, is dead in the water. And Moon just simply doesn't have enough. And he's not going to tier 3 either. Grubby is losing a lot. He doesn't have a TP. It was on the Shadow Hunter as well as the big mana potion. What a blunder. Oh, that is unfortunately unacceptable on this level. SH is back. That's the heal potion from the tavern. Expensive. Can you get the Blade Master out? You need this heal wave. Maybe Storm. Ooh, save. But that was all they got, basically. And also the time for TH to transition into tier 2. Finally, a combined team fight again. Footmen still hold value. Good control on the Blade Master. And TH and Fly. It seems like they're taking over. Grubby has to get out. Oh! And the Expo stands. What's left now? Wounds need to be licked.
A player's forces are under attack.
Creep tech. Oh, they're brave. Ogre Lord is helping, but Fly got Raiders versus Dryads and he's caught out. Grubby not even healthy again. They need to go for hero focus, I guess. Fascia dodging that. And now it's Fly TPing out. They try the damage on the cow. Not enough. Red spot? Red spot. Overlord half dead. SH3 would be grand, but so far away. Ancient Django. Movement speed, always nice. Counter Expo by Moon. That will take a long time though. Grubby no TP. Moon no TP. If the overlay is correct. Nope. 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 Grubby's base is wide open. Fly with a counter expansion as well. Uh-oh. Can they force a TP by Fly to save TH's Expo? I don't think there's a need. Grubby's base will be done. And it's only an expo. As long as TH is not losing his entire army. Dryad focus wonderful against the casters. Classic Grubby play with the Raiders. And it's TH evacuating expo down. But base for base. And Grubby can't produce anymore. Grubby's getting grubbied. But who's faster now? Oh, Demon is back. Mana burn. Doesn't really matter, but that Ensnare does! No TP! Still chasing.
Forces are under attack.
Archmage slipping through, but Dryad slow. Okay, second chance. AM down. Bloody survives. The Naga also dead as Fly is here! Uh-oh! Shadowhunter in the middle of it all! Didn't see it coming! Any way to save him? An Ankh maybe? No! No! The Ankh and the Invul are both on the blade. There's a tavern right there. Maybe you can go. Militia, they're throwing the kitchen sink onto this! What the hell is going on? The Demon Hunter is burning the workforce to a crisp. Dryad standing far behind. This entire choke is clogged. Can Grubby get the SH back? Invul potion on the blade. Gunning for the cow. Not enough damage. Oh, wait, a level 4? Maybe there is. Oh, now Shu is on the other foot. Blade Master in trouble. Is revealed. TP! This is ridiculous. This Grubby's base
Players' forces are under
doesn't work anymore. TH lost a whole lot as well, including the Archmage. Plus his entire workforce. That base is wiped. But Fly is mining and Moon is mining. 3 base versus 2. I think we play without the Shadowhunter. He's supply blocked. He's supply blocked! Of course he's supply blocked! Oh, and this is free XP. Surround. They bought a bit of time. Archmage isn't here. Stomp. Coming in. Mana burn, TP out. Last time it wasn't enough, but this time it is! As we get the Fork Lightning in. Wait a minute. Can these brilliant minds outmaneuver Fly and TH?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Fly, of course. You don't have to play a Blade Master to lose your hero in a stupid way. 7 seconds only.
Town is under siege.
Hold! He has a TP. Fly has a TP. But he just lost the hero and now a TP and an invul. That's 500 gold. TH left to his devices with the TP. So many losses on TH and Fly. So many. TC back. Moon getting grubbied.
A town is under siege.
Did they see that? They certainly did, but it's another TP. You have to go for bases. Grubby here. Parts of Moon as well. Fly is losing 3 raiders, 4 raiders, and Moon is hitting here. The economy is not made to last forever. Blade Master level 5, Fastia is back, 144 crit. Oh, the Ensnare is sick. He's trapped though. TP transferred, grand save. But this was so much damage. This was so much damage. Grubby down to 26. Moon 70 food, but only tier 2. No mining. But they couldn't get the kill on the base. Healing for free now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wait. Grubby's back! Grubby's back! He built a base! OMG. How were they able to afford this time and resource-wise? This game got turned on its head. Unbelievable.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fight again. It's getting hot in here. Supply is kind of even. And they break the base. 2 base, 3 base. A 2 mine shift. Blade Master is going ham. 200 critical strike. The Dryad concave. Oh, back. That was all chat, Grub. Blade! With the TP. Can't afford the losses when it's so hard to build this back. Very good that he got the B3 still. He doesn't even have to tech. SH up, base down. And these are not last... They last 3 minutes. B, 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 B. Yep, spam it in the chat. B equals support. You set up this mine again. Go for a push. Grubby is mega hurt.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under
And they push Grubby again with Blizzard. Is the Blizzard transition the key? It's not worth defending this base. I think. Too hurt, no chance. Blizzard could turn into the spell of the game.
are under attack.
But oh boy, is that Archmage naked. Naked old man. Got an arc, but... Oh. Nice detonate. Grubby's alive. But no lumber. Everybody's building shops. At the beginning of the game I said, whoever wins this, let's just have fun. This is an absurd amount of fun.
Under attack.
And I can't stress enough how important it is that this Shadow Hunter is back. Enables hero focus, is so much healing. Grubby gets the info. No ultimates in sight. No Blade Storm, no meta. Fly's base is almost back. TH's base is back. And all of a sudden, it's 4 base, 2 base. From 3 base, 2 base to 2 base, 3 base. To this. Archmage, I told you, he naked, but Banish is here. Mana Burn does a good job. Blade Master onto the Priest. That's a lot of kills. And that's a TP to get out. That's good sustain though. By debating in a monologue what to do, Grubby's revealed. They fight. Moon exposed. Demon at 50% has the health stone. Will stay safe for the time being. But for how much longer is the question. Naga has a heal scroll. Reposition looking okay. So hard to touch the Dryads. Moon got a retreat though. He's still exposed. Blizzard! Blizzard is coming in! TC about to die too. This Demon Hunter has to live. Staff out. What about the cow? Has an Ankh. Should be fine. Reveal used. Naga 4. Raiders are not getting the greatest surface area. Demon Hunter back. Now Grubby. Invo Potion. Can't lose the blade. It's a big part of the damage as you see. 205. The Dryads are everywhere. Can they keep the heroes alive? They have to! Level 4 on the Shadow Hunter. Not the most meaningful level that we've ever seen. In the meantime, tower by TH. Cow, level 4. Ankh is gone. Stomp. Demon versus Cow. Get the kill. TC gone. With that movement speed aura gone as well. Game on a knife's edge. But Fly is falling apart. The staff. OMG. The damage here on the backline. These Dryads. Moon's dancing. This one lousy rifle can't really do much. But Fly and TH with heavy losses. They hold. Again. Oh, Jesus. Grub, careful. Yep, Raider gets a redo. This is amazing for the heroes. Oh my god, he made it to tier 3. Orbs, redo, bears, MGs. Fly as Farsight, by the way. Mwah. In this state of the game. Yeah, go Farsight. There's a million Dryads. Wolves make no sense. Level 6! Can he ever get the mana for Blade Storm is another question. But theoretically he can go for it. Maybe he didn't. Blizzard is rough on Grubby's unit though. Demon, careful! Town bottom before the storm! An inch! Just an inch! They could have lost the game here. Right there. But the town portal at the perfect timing. Moon will suffer for this at least a little bit. Now we turn Lost Temple into Moon Temple with expansions everywhere. Main base here, empty, empty. TH mined a lot here already, but it's still 7k in, no problem. Bit oversaturated, but who cares? Blade Master as a scout, as a spy. Blade Storm, in the absence of scrolls, is gonna be sick. Or he didn't go Storm. We don't know. There's no mana. Maybe he thinks there's no mana. Why not? Moon's Tree of Eternity up for grabs. Nope, it's Windwalk 3. It's 100. It's Windwalk 3. Oh my god, that's zap! Bye-bye, Farseer. Didn't see that coming, huh? TC level 4. Reju on the demon. He's unstoppable, isn't he? He's unstoppable with the Reju. What about the rifles? Are they unstoppable as well? Now you would love to have a Blade Storm, let's be honest. TH not focus firing on the Dryads. Bears here. Blizzard in. No mana at all. No mana for anything at all. Mass murder everywhere. Do we have any? Okay. Ankh. The bears. You need the bears for Reju, brother. Demon dead, but Ankh. 74 supply for Moon still. I say level 6 is the win condition. Can he get it? And the mana. Blood Mage! Almost executed by a crit. If there's a mana burn, he would be dead. Demon says hello. Banish again. Dispel. Right click. Slow. Dryads. Blood Mage. Level 6. Dead. The Blood Mage is level 6 and the Demon Hunter... the Blood Mage is dead and the Demon Hunter is level 6, of course. Absolute chaos! The supply is still that even. Even with Grubby at 12 supply. But they got more bases. They got more bases. Can this Demon Hunter be stopped? The Fountain Boys. Ouch, 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 ouch. You need to heal. Or you need to kill. Whatever it is. TH Archmage critted with 196.
Player's forces are under attack.
SH almost getting caught. Fly is about to kill the supporter here. Any staffs? Or was it just bait? They don't get any time to heal. They just want to take a bath at this fountain. Grubby's playing WoW? Yeah, kind of, right? The practice pays off. Dryad crowd control. Amazing. Tree of Eternity under attack again. Fly TH want to win this, want to force it somehow. They are still mining. And this moon base is toast. 1 base, 2 base. Oh. But the 1 base holds. It is hardcore WoW. If you die, you die. 76 versus 81. Oh my god, a Blade Storm would be the end of this expo. Grubby has a staff, by the way. Amazing. Got it from Moon. TP. They fight. If only they could afford their metamorphosis. It's so hard to do against the Blood Mage. How's this going to end? The economy advantage is growing and growing and growing for TH and Fly.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's actually 2 base versus 2. I forgot about this base. I totally forgot about this base. But Moon is paying upkeep. Here we go. Metamorph. How much damage? He's getting banished. He needs the Dryad support. But he's not moving. Stop. Too much. Here we go. Banish again. It's too much banish. And Stomp. And everything. Dispel again. Oh, Blood Mage versus Demon Hunter. This lasts a while. You need a lot of banish. Blade is not freed. Needs to be freed. Fly is losing a lot in this fight. Blade dead! No arc, no more! Oh no! The Shadow Hunter had no mana here. It's down to Moon. It's down to Moon and the Shadow Hunter. The Blade Master was a centerpiece. They might kill the demon in metamorph form. Survives at 30. The Reju at the ready. But this must be it, no? The Naga killed as well. The hero focus turns around and Fly and TH. They might just be doing it. Moon has 850 gold though. But Grubby again in the situation where he was in before. No, he's supply blocked. He's bare. Oh, the base. Oh no. Has to cancel it. Is that the last peon? No, he has one more. Metamorph on cooldown. How can you stop this? The Shadow Hunter is no meaningful force at all. Hex, burn. That's about it. Moon against the world with Shadow Hunter support but no mana. He's just throwing these knives. It's fine. We got a Zeppelin. It is actually quite some damage here. But the bears are suffering against the blizzard over and over and over again. And suck. The Demon Hunter is dry. They do get the Kodo and the bear bag. It's fascinating how close this fight is. And they hold. They hold the base against Blizzard. Against Raiders. They kill a lot of workers. Dryad Dance. There's 5 more supply if they play it right. Wait! He's back! He's back! He sacrificed the peon and got the blade back. Where did... He got a burrow. He built the last peon. Built a burrow. Moon killed the peon who built the burrow. So we're back at 10 food. So he can squeeze in Shadow Hunter and Blade Master. Omega Giga Brain. Bladestorm! Bladestorm! And now we got Bladestorm. Moon is mining, shipping the money to Grubby, who now has the game deciding plays
Forces are under attack.
on the tip of his fingers. That peon will never forget you. We will never forget that one peon who gave his life for the greater good, for Daisho, the spinning blade master. 07 in the chat, exactly. F and 07 for that peon who enabled... Come on, do the Bladestorm thing. Who enabled this? The harass already. 07, 07, 07, 07, I love it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Bladestorm is insane versus buildings. It's insane versus breakers, rifles, everything. Did he go mirror image as well? No. Ooh, too prone to attack. They go for Moon's entire... everything he has left. Moon's base with the Moon Wells. Worth so much. It was just a fake push to lure Moon here. So it's more time for Fly. Bladestorm, when do you pull the trigger? When and where? Don't go too early. They know now that the blade is back due to the harass. You have mana now. No, 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 no. It's not the time yet. Patience. And now they can't TP to Moon's tree. Moon is fighting here against TH. And Grubby... Oh, Demon, Blade, Hero. That's it, right? Bladestorm! Onto the radar! Uh-oh! This is not good! This is not good! So much damage! Gets the boss here! No hold no more! Fly got what he wanted. That's the base, but he lost everything. He sacrificed everything for it. Everything! What's going on here? Moon is tearing TH a new one without the demon. Kodo falling too. 80 food. 80 food for Moon. This is A-click territory now.
Player's forces are under attack.
TH with a 50 food army standing. Fly has nothing. Level 6, which is amazing for base race. Cyclone damage in base race is not to be underestimated. Wait. Do they catch him? Oh, he wanted to get in front to enable the hex. Doesn't work. Moon, of course, knows about the base bottom left. Play a show match with your old friends, they said.
Player's forces are under attack.
It's gonna be fun, they said. In before 34-minute epic Lost Temple. Back and forth, back and forth. Expo for Fly down. Fly and TH. They prepared a grand plan for this push. Fake it here, push here, and then go for the tree. But the response was the right one. A radar accompanying the TC so the Blade Master can solo him. But Moon is killing one base after the next if he's careful enough. Dryads poking in the base. Fighting.
Mannered big time.
Mannered big time. Burrow Rush, thank you for the 46. Blade is here. TC's coming. Where are the Dryads? You need them. This was the last time I could snooze the ad, by the way. If you want to make sure that you see the end of this game, sub now. I can't prevent the next ad.
A player's forces are under attack.
TH trying to run.
Town
Against Dryads though, desperate attempt. He got a split bear, taking care of the peasants. That is for now the last bit of income. Tree for Moon. Finishes! That's a lot of resources down the drain. There's nothing to save him. But you try to counterattack onto TH, who might be forced to lose everything. Invis save for the Blood Mage! Getting out of it! Oh my god. Ivy, thank you for the subs. Amazing. Fly comes in. Maybe the last battle. TC is not level 6 for now. Demon Hunter, banish, banish, banish. Blood Mage is dead! Finally! He can't suck the mana anymore. No banish! No banish! It was the solution against Metamorph Ultimate to banish him over and over and over. Blade Master needs an Invo Potion. Nice little trade here. Cyclone! And the heroes, they're high up in the air. They're getting dizzy. I'm getting dizzy from all these amazing plays as well. TC, not level 6, coming in with the last stop. Maybe one of the last, that's for sure. Second hero saved with an Invo Potion. But for how much longer? The walls are closing in. Shadow Hunter level 6. Ligo, TH is out. Here we go. GG. What a legendary game on Lost Temple. Grubby, Moon, 3-2 in the show match. Unbelievable.
GG. Oh my god. Good. Oh man.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. Well played. Good go. Here we go. Oh, so cool, man. So cool.
Oh.
Amazing.
Oh, fucking well played.
Hey.
Oh man. What a pleasure to
Kratos.
play with Moon.
Thank you for the
Reunited
gifted.
from 2008 when we were in the same team. Playing 2v2.
Okie dokie.
Don't need voice chat.
What a match.
Exactly. Sonic,
my
1500
God.
bits. Amazing.
Wow.
Kai11L, thank you for the sub. Ivy, gift
No prize
subs,
money,
thank
guys. Don't need
Incredible
prize money
game,
to be
Blade
happy
Storm
with winning.
MVP.
you. Just Ross, thank you for the 5 gifted. Absolute
Greetings,
legends.
friend.
Oh.
All 4 of them. All 4 of them.
Oh, what a pleasure. It's so fun to see Moon play, dude.
it's fun
so
to see
fun
you
Moon
play,
and
dude.
It's so fun to get to the late game. Suddenly he's like, we're gonna go for Toma retraining. And you're gonna go for Blade Master Ultimate. What did he say? Did he say BS or ult? I think he said BS, right? For Blade Storm? Yo, thank you very much.
Yo.
Get rich, brothers. Damn.
Who needs prize money when you got this Pomperling with the 5 gifted subs as well? Game of the year?
That was rather exciting.
He said BM Storm? BM Storm. Sick. What a call to retrain. Dude. And the hexes on the Farseer. You know what?
GG.
The first time I used Blade Storm, I was like, I'm gonna hex the Farseer so I can kill maximum raiders. But I was thinking too small. I was Blade Storming the raiders and hexing the Farseer. And then suddenly Moon is like, wait, we can get the Farseer too. He didn't say it, but he did it, right? I was like, oh shit, you're right. We can get the Farseer too. Luckily we got him.
Kept
And,
up, King of Orcs smile.
and then the Shadow Hunter and the Demon Hunter together,
What
killing
a
the
game,
Zeppelin,
Poggers.
TC couldn't get out and whatnot.
Frieza, thank
Second
you.
hex killed FS. Yeah, he really wanted that Tree of Eternity. Dude, Moon had so much money.
That was amazing. That was
All right,
so amazing.
next on the schedule is gonna be, we're gonna react to the game. Either we can watch replays or we can watch the cast, and I can give my thoughts because I know I didn't talk much during the game. So we can watch the 5 maps and I'll commentate what happened.
TH000 had no chance in Game 5 after your Dota 2 practice HSW.
The WoW
Of course,
skill
of course.
rotation, guys.
Dota 2 Slay the Spire coming in handy. Moon went for tier 3. You know, I was thinking it's time to go tier 3 because
was so
Dryads
brilliant.
aren't gonna cut it anymore, right?
That was so brilliant.
And then
The
I look and
redo.
he's halfway to tier 3.
The redo. I didn't see it
They
coming.
never give
All of a
up
sudden there's a bear.
mentality. It's satisfying when it's all worth it.
Yeah, so satisfying. So sick.
So sick. So
You
sick.
didn't say a single word, not even not talking much. Yeah, okay, fair. No, that's not true. I said thanks 3 minutes into a sub. Remember? And then, you know, I realized the final 30 minutes of the game, there were no sub message whatsoever. The final 30 minutes of the game. Nobody wanted to drop a pin needle in the silence of the game.
It was
You
amazing.
said huge? Really? What was huge?
And
More games or it's done. The game is done, but we're gonna review the games together.
I wanna give a shout out to HF High Tune Tune, without whom none of this would be possible. The last entire week
Killing FF.
of DWCC, the weeks prior, where we had the regional
He
qualifiers
said he gave you stats.
in China and Korea and ourselves, where Starbuck beat
Man, that was
beat
sick.
Grubby, beat Happy, and we all pogged out. Without High Tune Tune, we wouldn't have this 2-2. We wouldn't have the amazing playoffs that started yesterday. We had amazing games today, and will span for a couple more days.
I like how we
Without
kept
that guy,
passing, like, Uncle
none of this would be
Reincarnation over
possible. HF High Tune Tune, dude.
Yo, guys, you guys are going crazy.
So good. So cool.